Hey guys, I'm gonna give you 10 reasons why Beyond Story Mode is better than Beyond. There's a lot of rumors circulating about Beyond Story, maybe from YouTubers. I'm just here to confirm like everything and the 10 reasons why it's better. Okay, the first reason is gameplay. Beyond had different kind of gameplays, going through multiple kind of combat systems, and never sticking to one actual thing and building on it. Because we thought improving this combat system, recoding this part of the game, would be good for the game. But it was actually bad, and the process of doing all that cost us a lot of our fans because they like the old system better. Some like the new system. We can't just go back and change it because everyone's going to be complaining about what combat system they like, what combat system they disagree with. So gameplay wise, we're sticking with one combat system and just building on it, not hugely improving or redoing it. The second reason is better skill tree system. The ranking up, having your ninjutsu reset, taijutsu reset didn't really make sense. Ninjutsu got useless when there's so many Keki Genkais being put into the game and players having more than 4 Keki Genkais in their slots. That just rendered ninjutsu completely useless. When Beyond first started, I'm not sure if there's still many of you that played Beyond since the beginning, but Beyond had a really good combat system. Everyone was like really hyped for the game. Everyone thought ninjutsu was going to be very useful. Don't get me messed up with this. There's still a lot of useful ninjutsus. It's just that people thought ninjutsu was going to be a really big part of the game instead of having to use more Keki Genkais and winning battles over that. The third reason is no mobs or NPCs. Have you guys ever heard that mobs and NPCs they stress the server, meaning that they cause and create lag? This game will include all player missions, player like villages between villages interacting with each other with balanced systems of missions given to proper villages and other villages attacking upon those missions. There is going to be a proper event system, meaning that, let me just sum it up, just basically village wars and all those kind of systems in place within the game. I'll get on to this more. There's another I'll add on to this point later in the video. The fourth point is fewer parts in a simpler map. Um, Before Beyond, it only had like 7K bricks in the game for the alpha, and during beta, the map got really there's a lot of parts added onto the map, so there's over like 16K parts on Beyond open world, which causes lag. This goes into the textures, everything. There's going to be textures in the new game. Beyond Story Mode, it's just going to have a more aesthetic look and feeling towards it, while being less taxing to the player and less stress on the server with taking time to load the map for individual players. Number 5 is a better KG system. Beyond right now is really messed up with the KG system because it's not sensing the rarities of other KGs besides Byakugan and Sharingan, and it's only spinning on those two. We want to solve that problem in Beyond before we move on, but it's not going to be a spin system in this game. It's going to be a randomized system, or we might make it a choice system. If you get 2 elements, you can choose this Keki Genkai or this Keki Genkai. You see, like we're really thinking of what our choices are with this game. So a better KG system is much more needed because in Beyond I feel like it's unfair. And I think it's too late to change the KG system because the players that already got rare KGs will complain if we go ahead and change the KG system in Beyond. But it's going to be better in Beyond Story Mode. Now back to my main point: a better combat system, in general, something new, something that something that players wanted for a while, but we didn't offer in Beyond because how it was coded, and then we recoded the game, and it was too laggy to run the new combat system. So a better combat system. I'm gonna play a video from IB Main. He's gonna show you how excited he is just from testing a test server on Beyond Story Mode.
Guys, it's your boy B made today. Listen, check it, bro. We checked out the new combat for the new story mode update, and I can tell you right now, this joint is fire. This is fire. This is what I want. This is what I asked for. Now it can be improved a little bit. Don't get me wrong. They're still working on it. It can be a little bit more smoother, but this is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I wanted in a combat system. This is fire, guys. This is fire. This is fire.
The seventh reason is in-game kages and roles. In-game kages and roles, meaning that players can have a role within a village, and kages, there's going to be player kages. YouTuber kages are more important because YouTuber kages get the commands, player kages get the roleplay aspect, but YouTube kages get everything in general. The reason I trust YouTube kages so much is because they're in the public eye and they can't just do something fishy behind someone's back. And they're just gonna be they're good people. I've known these people for a couple of years. Some of them I've known them since the beginning of Baby Studio, and they've been here longer than most of you guys have been, like you guys watching the video right now. So you guys are gonna be able to get roles in the village, and it's gonna feel like Naruto, going on missions with your sensei and being students with the academy. Imagine that, academy roleplay. A lot of you wanted that. There's a minority of you that really want to even be in an academy and have an academy roleplay. So you're gonna get that in this game. Now the eighth reason is job system and role system. What is a job system? A job system is performing a certain task. Like maybe you're going to be a kunai shop seller, supply your villages with kunais during wars. You're going to be maybe a ramen seller or like a special medical ninjutsu seller. Someone that plays a role within the village, and that's how you make your money. Role system is like basically ensuring a job within the village, and you have an important role in that village to contribute to that village. So you have to supply your village, maybe make like certain weapons, supply them with certain weapons, and so forth. Say, for example, your job is maybe a teacher. You're supposed to teach these students something to learn, like some ninjutsu, some skills, and then they can progress in the game. So your role is to ensure your village growth from the bottom, while a Kage ensures their village growth with, like, the Kage basically ensures the entire village growth while you're doing a simple task. Your task is as important as the Kage's, so no one's task is not important basically. So number 9, better ranking. Better grinding and no rank up reset system. So the rank up reset system in Beyond, I think it really turned people away from the game. Just so much grinding and ranking up to get to a certain role. We want to take that out of Beyond Story. We want it to be more of you go in, you get what you get. Nothing is permanent. You enjoy the game. It's just about gameplay and having fun within a community. So number 9 is community economy based game. If you care too much about stats, then this game is not for you. This is to go in and enjoy a Naruto game, and everything's a risk. Everything's a risk. Playing it is a risk. Getting murdered is a risk. Doing missions is a risk. Everything feels risky. It's basically like you build onto your character, which gets involved in villages, does role. You're not useless. You have a role to contribute to your village, and nothing is permanent. Everything can be wiped away. You want to get new character stats, maybe try out something else, do a different role, and it's basically that type of game. It's not something where you sit at a computer all day, you click, you spam NPCs, you kill NPCs, get stats, or level up. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a level system and a rank system, but it's going to be something that Beyond couldn't be because it's too late to change Beyond to that game. So this is the 10 reasons why story mode is going to be better than Beyond. If you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching actually. And the 10 reasons why is already in the comments below. This is just for people that want to hear me explain it and confirm. Okay, you guys want to know that if you can steal people's Sharingans and take their eyes out and take their techniques. Yeah, you can steal people's Sharingans. You happy? So someone from the outside, not within the community, like he observes like what I do and what compared to other developers, like there's no other game that reaches 100 updates and does all this. Most developers just give up on a game and abandon it. But you saw we stuck to it, got to 100 updates and beyond, and we did a lot of community things within beyond as well. So I'm gonna let Pat explain something to you guys.
Just a game that's focused around its community. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I know this a lot because I'm a YouTube content creator, and being a content creator, you need to be focused around your community a lot. You can't post a game and then bang, people are there. You need to be engaged with the community. We need a game that's very, very engaged with the community. It's content creators, it's game developers are always listening to the community and always updating the game. Final Stand had that at first, but it doesn't have that anymore. When's the last time we had an update? Well, when this video comes out, the update might be actually live, but, it hasn't been until the summer since we've gotten something like that. But the thing is, we need something that people are always engaging with the community through Discord, through Twitter. Actually, a good example of a community-based game is Beyond, the Naruto game, load by the Card Bros. Like, honestly, those guys are Karabi Bros. Like, those guys are really, really good with their community. That's why I always had them at number one. I love those guys to death. Those guys are fantastic when it comes to being with the community. We need a Dragon Ball game like that.